start with possibly setting up context. So, as you know, I think we're living in the most amazing time in human history because we have created these technological as well as scientific tools that is going to augment humanity to possibly meet our true potential. But if we fuck up as in humanity go the wrong direction, because our natural instinct, leads to power, greed, and self-preservation, then AI will truly be our last invention that mankind has ever made, and maybe leading to the end of the human race. We are at the cusp of creating this new species of sort, a self-learning technology stack, which is accelerating faster than we can wrap our heads around. Now, what is this new species? It goes by this term called artificial general intelligence. A computer system that would think and learn just like humans do. It wouldn't just follow patterns it's seen before. It would understand the problem deeply and come up with completely new solution like we do. AGI would learn anything on its own and use the knowledge to solve any problem, even one that's never seen before. Here's the timeline given by the experts, the ones who are actually building us. So what does this mean for the future of humanity or youth, the future of jobs? And that's exactly what I'm going to talk about in the next 5 minutes. So as we hurtle into 2025, or century-old institutions like, governance, education, healthcare, religion, and so on and so forth, they all remain stuck in the past, desperately needing transformation. The traditional roadmap to success, like, the good grades, a degree, a stable job, is quickly becoming a path to nowhere. The future of work isn't about certificates. It's about skills and being a lifelong learner. And unfortunately, in this new world, your toughest competitor isn't the person sitting next to you, isn't the next human, but it's a machine that never sleeps, never doubts, never stops working, never stops learning, doesn't take a break. So let's just take a pause and let that sink in, because it's time to rethink everything. Just as electricity transformed industries a century ago, these large language models, generative AI, and especially this new thing that we are building, agentic AI, the kind that doesn't just follow orders, but thinks, adapts, and acts, is rewiring work as we know it. We're already seeing it through these generative AI stack, which turns your prompts into images, design, videos, 3D model, and even entire games. These agentic AI codes faster than humans, debugs better than engineers, and automates tasks we once thought sacred. Repetitive jobs are going to go first. Think data entry, assembly lines, customer service scripts. But it doesn't just stop there. Lawyers, doctors, engineers, caregivers, AI is coming for this complex stuff too, because these AI humanoid robots, which still looks like science fiction, is accelerating at the speed of light. And I'm sure in this decade itself, we'll have millions of humanoid robots living amongst us. The IMF estimates 60% of all jobs will be impacted by AI in the next decade. So where does that leave you? Employers today and the entire startup ecosystem, they really don't care about your degrees. What matters is skill and being a lifelong learner. A recent Cisco report found that 92% of tech roles are evolving. Skills like creativity, emotional intelligence, and problem solving are what matters. Meanwhile, I think parents and kids are also waking up to the digital world, that online free education, these massive open online courses, where education is actually free. If what's stopping is possibly the desire and intent. Today we've got these podcasts from the best technologists, scientists, researchers, giving away these awesome knowledge of theirs completely free. Platforms like Coursera and Udemy are democratizing learning. Why spend hundreds and thousands of dollars on a degree when you can master, Python or any kind of coding or anything that you want, design thinking or AI ethics for free or close to it online? So the world is changing. Kids who thrive won't be the ones with the most credentials, but the ones who can pivot, who can juggle 5 skills at once, who can collaborate with humans as well as machines. multitasking won't just be a perk, it'll be survival. And here's something drastic that I think we are completely not opening up to or ready to face. What if these AI are able to scale infinitely? What if they start by taking a few jobs and then eventually there's no jobs left for us? The kids of tomorrow might not be preparing for careers, but for a world where purpose comes from something else entirely. Maybe art, maybe exploration, maybe something we can't even name yet, maybe something to make our world better, maybe something which frees us, because today there's maybe 1,000 odd people who kind of rule the world because we live in a centralized top-down hierarchical world, and these billionaire trillionaires hold almost 90% of the entire economic value. It's a wake-up call. The future of work isn't something, it's here. And it's asking, are you ready to co-live with the machines or be left behind? I'm Eddie Evan, an entrepreneur, podcaster, and metaverse strategist at Shimaru Entertainment. These are my social handles. Happy to connect, happy to collaborate, and find ways to build a more equal and better world. Thank you.